You can overcome this temporarily.
This is so interesting because I feel like it's so true, and it's just dawning on me now. It's so it's wow. You power through like what your body wants. You do what your body needs. So you go out for like morning jogs. You're doing all of that, and then your body's like, okay, hey, you win this battle, but the war is mine. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I'm back. Good to see you guys again. Good to be back. Today's video is by Coach Gesagt and is the workout paradox. The title of the video is "We Need to Rethink Exercise: The Workout Paradox." Coach Gesagt in a nutshell. Let's just get right into it.
Losing weight is hard, and unfortunately, your body is sabotaging you every step of the way. Your body is a biological machine that follows the laws of thermodynamics and needs energy and raw materials to stay alive, which is why you eat. The energy from food is measured in calories, and you need a certain amount to power your internal machines. Your brain thinks, your heart pumps, your gut digests, your immune system immunes, and you contract your muscles to move around. The harder a movement is, the more calories you burn. An hour of walking burns about 200.
I really enjoyed the animation style of Coach Gesagt. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I've actually been trying to like be more conscious about like my health and like exercise and stuff. I got like this fitness tracker thing to like how many steps I'm getting in a day and stuff. I don't exercise as much as I should, but I do push-ups and stuff like that occasionally. So let's see if there's any insight I could gain from this as well.
60 calories, moderate swimming 430, biking 600, running 700. If you eat more calories than you burn, your body stores them, mostly in the form of fat. 1 kilogram or 2 pounds of fat is about 7,000 calories. Seems simple. To lose weight, you have to burn more than you eat, so fat is turned back into energy. There are two ways to do this: eating less, which we'll cover in another video, and burning more, say by moving around aimlessly, also called working out. We also get told early on that exercising is healthy somehow, so working out should kill two birds with one stone. Unfortunately, this
Damn.
doesn't exactly work out. It's one of these frustrating experiences where you do what you think's right, only to not see the results you deserve. In reality, exercising is a bad way to burn fat. And until recently, we fundamentally misunderstood what moving around a lot does to our bodies.
Okay, that's an interesting take. Exercising is a bad way to burn fat. I thought that was the opposite. I thought exercising was a perfect way to burn fat. What? But he did say until recently, so I'm curious to see.
The myth of the workout. A few years ago, scientists began to compare populations in industrialized societies, which sit a lot, to hunter-gatherer communities who move around a lot. The Hadza people in Tanzania walk an average of 9 kilometers a day to find wild plants and hunt animals, dig for tubers, climb trees for honey, or collect water. They can move more in a single day than an office worker in a week. So of course they burn more calories, right? But it turns out that the Hadza burn the same amount of calories per day as a typical person in an industrialized country, around 1900 for women and around 2600 for men, which doesn't make sense at all. It's also not their genes, since it's the same for other hunter-gatherer tribes. So the confused scientists looked at similar measurements in individual countries. It got even stranger. Active people who work out measurements in individual
You know, if like this is Africa, like if this is Africa, like right there, right? The country where the bike is currently staying on is where Nigeria would be if that was like an accurate depiction of it. And I'm from Nigeria, if you guys didn't know. So that's, yay.
countries. It got even stranger. Active people who work out regularly do burn more than inactive people, but only very little, often as low as 100 calories, the equivalent of a single apple. For some strange reason, the amount of calories you burn is pretty much unrelated to your lifestyle. per kilo of body weight, your body has a fixed calorie budget it wants to burn per day. Sure, if you want to gain muscles by pumping iron, you also need to eat more to build and sustain them, or your new muscles wither away. But in total, your body keeps your calorie budget per unit of you pretty stable. And to make matters worse, if you want to lose fat, your body sabotages you in small and big ways. First of all, when you begin to work out regularly, maybe going for a run in the morning, your body may subconsciously make you move less when you don't pay attention. Maybe you take the elevator instead of the stairs, you sit more when you meet your friends, or you sleep longer, largely balancing out your burn again, preventing you from burning much fat. You can overcome this temporarily.
This is so interesting because I feel like it's so true, and it's just dawning on me now. It's so it's wild. So, so like your body has a fixed amount of calories it wants to burn in a day. So you're like, you power through like what your body wants, you do what your body needs. So you go out for like morning jogs, you're doing all of that. And then your body is like, okay, hey, you win this battle, but the war is mine. When you're sleeping, you sleep longer. Even like sitting down and talking, like moving around, you do less of that, just to stay within your calorie budgets that your body already has. So that's interesting. That's okay.
Rarely. If you do actually change your life after sitting around for years and suddenly start working out without eating more, this is a shock to your system. You actually do burn more calories and lose fat, so you can lose a few kilos or pounds through exercise.
Wait.
Out rare. Balancing out your burn again, preventing you from burning much fat. You can overcome this temporarily. If you do actually change your life after sitting around for years and suddenly start working out without eating more, this is a shock to your system. You actually do burn more calories and lose fat, so you can lose a few kilos or pounds through exercise. But this is very short-lived. Your body adapts and burns fewer and fewer extra calories each day until it restores its original calorie budget. After a few months, you burn basically the same amount you did when you didn't work out. Bizarre. And now we're getting to the actual reason why exercise is healthy. Why your body is sabotaging you. So your body has a hardwired activity budget per day that it wants to stick to. This setting evolved when humans had to move a lot. Not because they wanted to, but because they had to find food for survival. But when food is abundant and exercise is voluntary, what does your body do with the energy that you're not using to move around? We're simplifying a lot here, and this is relatively new science, but in a nutshell, there are many different systems in your body trying to do their job as well as possible. And if there's extra energy, they seem to use it.
I was trying to pause it, but that was a bar earlier. In the nutshell, the channel's name, because gesagt in bars.
Unfortunately, this is bad. When your immune cells detect injuries or infections, they trigger inflammation. Fighter cells, alarm chemicals, and fluids flood into your tissue. This is crucial, but it also causes damage, so it needs to be cleaned up quickly or it can become chronic. And chronic inflammation is one of the major contributors to many serious diseases, from cancer to heart failure. If your immune system is on a tight budget, it has to be efficient with inflammation. With lots of free calories, though, it overcommits. Another thing is that your glands produce hormones you don't need, like cortisol, the stress hormone, which triggers your fight or flight response. Crucial for survival, but if you have too much of it, you get, well, very stressed all the time. Chronic stress is a major cause for a bouquet of health issues, including your mental state. For our ancestors who moved a lot and had to deal with sudden bursts of activity, fleeing from a lion, attacking that bison, this cortisol was crucial. But if you live a modern, sedentary lifestyle, your body is ready for action that doesn't happen, hurting itself in the process. Your body evolved to move regularly and is fine-tuned to a certain base level of activity. If this activity is missing, it still uses almost the identical amount of energy just on stupid stuff. This is why you burn almost the same amount of calories whether you work out or not. By working out, you're not doing anything extra, you're doing what your body is literally made to do. Working out is not a magic bullet, but it seems to restore an internal physical balance that seriously affects your body. And this is also why regular exercise is so incredibly healthy. The evidence is incredibly clear here. It reduces chronic inflammation and stress, it's good for your heart, may ease depression, and makes you live longer and better. Movement is not really made to burn your fat though. Why humans are so hungry.
Okay, no,
When
no.
your ancestors
Before we even get into that, right? Let me get this straight. So, exercise is not meant to burn calories, but it does have other health benefits to the body. So, like with the reducing inflammation, strengthening your heart, your cardiovascular like endurance, like making you less prone to injuries. Exercise are great for that. Bringing building like stronger bones, stronger bone density, and like all that good stuff. So exercise works for that. But when it comes to like losing weight or like burning calories, the exercise doesn't work for that because your body just compensates for the energy you spend but in other ways. So how does someone lose weight? Like I know people have people lose weight by exercise, and am I bugging? I don't know. It doesn't compute quite yet. So let's see where this goes. So where does the weight loss thing actually come into play with exercise? If it's not a direct result, if it's not a direct result, so w- how is it like by eating less? It said they were addressed in a separate video, which I will be watching. Well, okay, I need to know.
evolved, they had to work hard for calories. Sometimes it would be easy and they could afford to chill out quite a bit. But in hard times, they had to move quite a bit to feed themselves, walk longer to find prey, or dig longer to find tubers. If extra movement burned more calories, this would lead to a spiral of starvation. The less food you find, the more energy you need to find food, which doesn't even fill you up because you moved more. It's like taking on more debt when you're in the red. It works for a while, but then you go bankrupt and die.
It's not wrong. About the death thing. So let me see if I can put that again. Rephrase that to see if I'm actually getting it. So basically, if it works that way, if it works in a way that the more you move, the more calories you burn, people who have to move a lot to get like calories into their body to get food, a lot of people will be starving to death because yeah, because if you have to move more, there's no guarantee you will find enough calories to like substitute what you already lost. So it's in your body's best interest to not burn a lot of calories, especially when you have to move a lot.
So, for your ancestors, being able to move a lot without burning extra calories was a matter of life and death. Okay, but this means the obesity epidemic of the modern world is not primarily caused by laziness, but by overeating. Humans evolved to be mad for calories because of our extremely hungry brains and our extremely useless kids. Kids are cute, but unlike other species, human kids have to be fed and cared for by adults for years before they become even remotely useful. Because the human brain not only eats up about 20% of all our calories at rest, twice as much as our closest ape relatives, it also takes a lot of time to develop through playing, learning, and honing social skills, all the things that make us human. Our species is so extremely calorie expensive to maintain that we became super efficient calorie harvesters. 5 hours of human hunter-gatherer foraging yields between 3,000 and 5,000 calories, while our ape relatives get no more than 1,500 in the same time. And we became so good at calorie harvesting precisely because of our big brains and years of social skill training. In a typical ancestral tribe, some members would spend the day searching for plants, others hunting or gathering honey, others nurturing kids. And at the end of the day, we'd share the calories so that no one would end up hungry. Being frenetic calorie harvesters seems to be deeply part of what makes us human. It's not a bug, but a feature. But today it seems as if that feature has turned on us. We can't stop overproducing food and overeating. If you want to lose fat, food
I saw something a while back. I don't know how accurate it is. It was on a video by Dr. Mike. it was talking about like the food industry and stuff. So apparently there's about 4,000 calories for every person in the United States of America. So that's children, old people, middle age, everybody has about 4,000 calories worth of food available to them in the United States of America, which means babies don't consume 4,000 calories a day. So that means there's like such a surplus of calories in the United States. So I think what the video is saying is that exercise doesn't contribute to weight gain or weight loss, but it does have a lot of amazing health benefits. So I think eating less would be the way to go, because consuming less calories would be the result. Hmm. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Food is the answer. We'll cover diet in the next part. So to conclude, you'll probably not lose nearly as much fat by working out as you hoped, but you will do something more important: give your body balance and make you more resilient, and prevent or delay many of the diseases that will make your life miserable, so you can enjoy a higher quality of life for much longer. But physical fitness is only half the equation. To make the most of your long, healthy life, you also need a fit, active mind, one trained to navigate our fascinating world and
I sense I'm coming. Well, I'm here for it.
agile enough to solve any problem, which is where our friends at Brilliant come in. Brilliant will make you a better thinker and problem solver, with thousands of hands-on, bite-sized lessons on just about anything you may be curious about, from AI and physics to maths, data analysis, and beyond. On Brilliant, you'll learn through discovery by trying things yourself, and you'll not only gain knowledge of key
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of the video, but I think that's about it. So first of all, let me let me know what you guys think about like what they said in this video, and which other videos you'd like me to react to, or to respond to, or give my take on. Um, but it's interesting, like it's been like a new discovery that eating less is actually the way to lose weight, and exercise plays minimal role, if any, in actual like losing weight, because your body compensates for the calories you burn in other ways, so you end up like at like an on an equal level. um okay, that's interesting. And let's see what the rest of this is.
key concepts, but learn to apply them to real-world situations, all while transforming your mind into a lean, mean thinking machine. We've also partnered with Brilliant to create a series of lessons to take your scientific knowledge to the next level. These lessons let you further explore the topics in our most popular videos, from rabies and mammalian metabolism to climate science and supernovae. I've told you my fair share of science stories over the years, and I still learned something new there. It's like a one-on-one version of a Kurzgesagt video. And you can get started whenever, wherever, right from whatever device you'd like. Brilliant is the perfect tool for building a lifelong learning habit, one of the best ways to spend your lifetime if you ask us. To get hands-on with Kurzgesagt lessons and explore everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/nutshell or click on the link in the description. You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. Our latest journal just dropped on the shop. Get ready to be inspired. It's our mission here at Kurzgesagt to constantly discover new, exciting science and to present it to you in our videos. That's actually hard work, but we're not alone. We're guided by our curiosity. It's what drives us to explore the world and to learn about anything and everything. We've now created a guide to curiosity to share this skill with you. Join us across 160 thrilling interactive pages that will draw you away from your phone and into the world. Become aware of the countless wonders and secrets hiding in plain sight, and learn skills that will change how you view the world forever.
I actually like this a
Head to the
lot.
shop now and
I like the idea of like the book and like, getting people to like actually go outside and learn about the world around them. That's nice.
join the curiosity movement. We've also prepared some amazing deals for you.
Yeah, so that was a good video. Coscus asked in a nutshell, we need to rethink exercise. The exercise paradox. That was interesting. I will be looking for the video on diet, and I will be looking, yeah, on diet because I'm intrigued. Yeah, that was a good video. Thanks for watching. Doses, guys.